Hi everybody, and welcome back to Lisa's Coloring Corner. Today I am going to be coloring out of Chibi Girls, and this is by Arts, boy is it, Ciel, C-I-E-L, and I will link it down below in the description. So what I thought we would do is color out of here, and I wanted to color them with this gigantic case. These are my Soucolor markers, and I know a lot of people, myself included, had a lot of problems with the Soucolor markers. They were on a fantastic deal a number of months ago, and they would arrive dead on arrival. I had gotten these markers and there was not a single one, other than possibly 5, that were completely dried out. So this is what they look like. Well, let's turn them around so I don't start with the grays. Okay, so what I did to get these working, I took the chisel tip out of every single marker, and I got some 93% alcohol, the higher alcohol content, and I took a small pipette, filled the pipette with alcohol, and I refilled every single marker. And guess what? Lo and behold, it worked. The only exception to this was, as Donna had pointed out in one of her videos, the fluorescence, the neon colors. I don't know why they put them in these alcohol sets, because they are not alcohol based, they are water based. And I didn't know that at the time I was trying to fix these. So I did try. I put alcohol in them and just could not get them to work. And so I did toss a few of them. This is my color chart for all of the Soucolor markers. You can see there's a big variety of colors. Look at all of them colors. You can see that I did get all of them working. Tons of greens and tons of browns, and then ton of grays. You got your cool grays, warm grays, green grays, blue grays, and it does come with a colorless blender also. So what I thought we would do today, and again, I don't have anything planned out as far as colors or whatnot, I thought we would color out of Chibi Girls, and I can show you how I got these revived. I got them alive even though they were dead. Okay, so let me pull a couple of these markers out. I did know that I wanted to go with a purple and pink, because as I mentioned in my last video, that is one of my favorite color combinations. I think I'm going to pull out, I think, let's see, pale lilac and vivid purple. I think those two would go together quite well. So let's look for the pale purple. And that is number 147. Here it is. Okay, and vivid purple, which is 85 right here. Okay, and we'll start with this. Let's see if get this big case. This does hold all 168 markers, and I will link that below also in case anybody else has. There's a couple of sets out there that are 168 colors, and it's real hard to find a case that holds 168 markers. Okay, so let's go ahead and put a piece of paper or cardstock behind here. And I see this is coming apart already. Okay. One thing I wanted to mention, remember in my last video, I said I was just ecstatic about receiving this flash drive because you can plug it into your iPhone, copy off your videos, plug the other end, this moves out, and there's a USB port on this end. You can plug it into your computer and transfer what's on here to your computer. And I wanted to start learning how to use Movie Maker, and I thought, oh, this would just be ideal to get my videos from my phone onto the computer. And when I plugged it in, yep, it transferred my videos onto here just wonderfully. Now, the problem I had, however, this USB port will not fit in my computer, in the USB slot in my computer. So, yeah, I have messaged the seller on Amazon, and I'm waiting for them to get back to me. I did try it in, you know, one of those adapters to plug an iPhone charging cable into, and the darn thing does fit in that. So I'm not sure what the difference is between that iPhone charger and a computer USB port. But there must be some difference because, yeah, this will not fit in there. And I was so disappointed. So I am hoping there's going to be something that can be done about this because I really want to use it. Okay, so let's color this cute little girl. And I am going to zoom you in. Okay. All right. I think what I'm going to do first then is, well, maybe I should see if we do her skin first. What is a good skin color? We have a number of options. Let's see. Salmon pink looks good. Maybe we'll try the baby skin pink. Number 133. Let's see if I can find that. 133. Here we go. Okay. So you'll see that I did get these revived. Again, I know a number of you bought these. They were dead on arrival. We all contacted Soucolor, and I don't know about all of you, but I did get my money refunded. And I thought, well, rather than just throw them out, I was going to try an experiment. Because when you do have an alcohol marker that, you know, you've used for a while and it gets dry, you can revive it once. It may be a hair lighter, but you can put some alcohol in there and you can revive it. Like I said, you wouldn't want to do that probably more than once though, because each time that marker goes dead, it is losing some of its color. So, but I have found that you can add alcohol to it one time and you can use that marker again. It may be a tad lighter than before though, because that dye has, you know, been used up a little. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's go over here to her arm. So yeah, I was really disappointed now. Finally found a little gadget that lets me zoom in remotely when coloring videos, when recording videos. And I thought I finally found a way to transfer my videos onto my computer. And now I'm having problems with that. I tell you, I just can't win. So hopefully it won't take long for me to get a response. And we'll find out an answer to this. Because I really need that. Otherwise, right now, I have just been uploading my videos. And there goes my dog again. I don't know what she's barking at this time. Boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go in. Oh, come on, Bella. Why do you gotta do this when I'm recording videos? Boy, oh boy. If that gets too annoying, I guess I'll have to pause this again and go see what she's barking about. I think I'm going to use the chisel end now because there's a larger area to color. Oh, went out of the lines. Told you I am not a chisel end person. I just can't get the hang of chisel ends. Now this one does seem a little dry yet. I'd have to add some more alcohol to this one. And naturally, I was going to use it for her skirt, which is a big area. We'll see how that's going to work out. I think I'll put this purple too. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. I thought I had all of these really nice and juicy because I had tested them all. Let's see, is that part of it? Yeah, I guess so. The only good thing about not having a juicy marker is it doesn't bleed outside the lines as much. But I guess I'd rather have to be careful about that and have a juicy marker. I don't know how this is going to work with this marker now, doing her entire skirt. Now if I go over the lines here a little bit, I don't care because I'm going to be going in with a dark purple. So that would go over the top of that. Now, should I put that light purple underneath? Yeah, I guess. So how is everybody doing today? It's still cold here. Like I said in my last video, I am just not a winter person. And I can't wait till spring. And winter has just started. Although, I can't believe it's the middle of January already. Seems like Christmas was just yesterday. My gosh. How time flies when you're having fun, huh? Yeah, this definitely needs some alcohol. It's gonna leave marks, I think. I shall have to revive it again, I guess. I haven't really colored a picture with them since I did bring them back from the dead. Yeah, definitely not a juicy marker. So I kind of have to go this way so I don't get any lines. It is a pretty color though. And you know me and my purple. And I'm sure you would color this blue. What is everybody coloring today, and what are you coloring it with? I like hearing what everybody's doing. Is anybody coloring the Jade Summer books for It's All About Jade Summer January? This is not the way I would normally have colored this, but yeah, with this marker not being the juiciest, I'm gonna have to do it this way so I don't get those darn marker lines. I know it doesn't bother some people, but it definitely bothers me. Just like if I go out of the lines, oh, it drives me nuts. And I'm a big colorer. Is that a word? Colorer. With my glitter gel pens. And yeah, with, you know, being shaky sometimes, or going, you know, jerk once in a while. There are times when, yeah, I do go out of the lines, and it's like, ah. Or I'll have a cat or a dog jump up in my lap or on the arm of the chair, wanting some love. So then you gotta put down your pen or marker or pencil. Give them some love. Yeah, this is really getting dry. Get back out the alcohol. And when I say alcohol, I mean for the marker, not for me. Although that might be a good idea too some days. Did everybody have a good Christmas? I know that's been a few weeks now, but everything's probably still new for you that you got. Like I said, I got mostly gift cards and money for Christmas. So naturally, I had to spend almost all of it on Christmas coloring supplies. One other thing I did get, because I've been wanting this for a while, is a clock, an alarm clock in the bedroom that displays up on the ceiling. Because when I would wake up and I was wondering what time it was, I would have to sit up or roll over to see my clock. And every time I did that, it would wake up my dog. So then once she's awake, she wants to go out potty. So then I was getting up with her at like, 5:30. That's just kind of early for me. Although sometimes I still get up at that time, and it's not because of her. But for the most part, I don't get up quite that early. Usually about 6. Okay, now we're going to do the dark purple. So with having the time up on there, this is much better. Having the time displayed up on my ceiling overhead, I can just look up and there's the time. And no, it doesn't bother me, as it doesn't keep me awake. I don't even notice it as I'm sleeping or trying to get to sleep. So yeah, it works really good. I'm glad I got it. I don't wake up Bella. Oops, that should be darker purple. And don't have to get up quite so early. I suppose I've been off camera again. I keep forgetting. See, these should be dark purple, shouldn't they? Yeah. So yeah, these were all completely dried. And like I said, I know a number of you, well, I remember Anne talking about it, that theirs were all completely dried out also. And so you wonder, what was Soucolor's problem? They were only, gosh, for 168 of them, I think they were right around 20 bucks. Now this was quite a while ago, and I don't think they're even available anymore. Probably because they were getting so many complaints about them. And I would imagine super bad reviews, because nobody's were working. And you gotta wonder, why was everybody's dry? Did they have them sitting on shelves forever, or I don't know. I mean, they are definitely a budget-friendly marker, especially at that price. But gosh, you wouldn't think everybody's would be dry. And it wasn't just one or two. That I guess can happen. I've had that happen in other marker sets. But man, oh man, to have every single one, like I said, besides maybe a handful that weren't completely dry. They were still kind of dry, but not completely dry. So they still needed alcohol to be added to. And I think I'm going to keep that purple one out, that lilac one, so I can add alcohol to that one. And I see I got to add some purple in here. Whoops. I now want the chisel end. Add some lilac. There. Okay, and let's go down to the bottom. I don't think it should take real long to color this one. I know on my last color and chat I didn't quite get it all finished because it was taking quite a while, so I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Yeah, I do like these two colors together. So what's the weather been like in your neck of the woods? How warm has it been in the southern states? Tell me so I can be jealous. I know some of you would complain about how blasted hot it was. And it's like, oh, bring some of that heat up here. We're freezing. Although, you know, like people say, you can always bundle up when you're cold, but you can only take off so many clothes. Which is true, but still. Being cold really stinks. I hate it. Especially my hands and my feet get cold so easy. And when I'm sitting, I do a lot of diamond painting. And I'm over by the front windows, which are windows that pretty much go from the top of my ceiling to the bottom. And so it does get pretty chilly over there. Which brings up another question I have for you. Does anybody do any other crafts? As I said, I do a lot of diamond painting. And if you don't know what that is, it's a canvas that is sticky and it is color coded. And I think I'll put lilac down first and then go over it with this dark purple. You have color coded symbols on the canvas that correspond with these itty bitty little, well, they're called drills, but they're teeny little resin squares or circles, depending upon if you're doing a square or a circle diamond painting. And each color has a code, and the majority of them follow the DMC code system that is used in embroidery and whatnot. Boy, this is getting drier and drier. So you have a tool that picks up these little bitty resin diamonds or drills, and you stick them down on this sticky canvas. And when you're all done with it, you have a really pretty picture. And it's called diamond painting because those little bitty resins are faceted just like a diamond. So when you're done, it shines like crazy as you move it and stuff. It just shimmers in the light, and they are just gorgeous. I love doing them. And I forgot who it was. It was another color tubist that demonstrated how to do diamond painting, because she fell in love with it too. We're just all crafty people. Okay. Ooh. Oh well. Thought this was a cute Chibi girl book. Really got into Chibis now after getting Jade Summers Chibi books. They're just so adorable with their big eyes, and you know, they a lot of times have really cute big gowns on that are a lot of fun to color. Okay, I think her fan, we're going to make the same color, excuse me, as her dress, but I think we're going to do the main color in the darker purple because the lilac is drying out. Okay, I'm going to turn this book. Sorry about that. And we're going to color this. Or maybe I should alternate. Dark, light, dark, light, dark. Why don't we do that? Does anybody else plan out their colors and, you know, ahead of time and know exactly? Oh, excuse me, got a tickle in my throat. Let me get a drink of soda. Once I start coughing, I can't quit. Okay, that's better. Plan out your colors ahead of time, or do you just wing it? Most of the time, I am a person that has to have my colors planned out. And let's do the opposite color of what we're going to color down there. I'm not going to worry about those little dots. Okay, and then let's go in with the one that's drying out. Better remember to keep this on the side so I remember to refill it. And maybe off camera I'll embellish this with some gel pens or some Posca pen. Putting some glitter on there would be pretty. Boy, you can hear that. You can tell it's dry. Yeah, I like the looks of this much better rather than coloring all of it one color. Okay. So that's that. Now let's go on to her hair. Now, back to the color chart. Let's look at the browns, and that would be back. Oh, wait a minute. Something down here would be good. Do I want to do it dark, dark, or a little bit lighter? Let's go a little bit lighter with Rose Beige, 97. And let's find 97. Here it is. See, and this is why I have to put all my markers and pencils and whatnot into cases, because if I just leave them in those, you know, those black bags that you get, I can't find anything. Or, you know, it takes me a long time to find what I am looking for. Okay, yeah, let's do her hair in this. And we will see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I think that'll be cute. Now the one thing that would be even cuter is if this was grayscale. Anne has gotten me so into grayscale now. I think I've been coloring more with my markers than with my gel pens, which is highly unusual. Although I am working on a picture right now, or design, with my gel pens because I wanted to finally try doing a grayscale picture with marker. Is it a grayscale or is it just line art? I can't remember now. No, I think it is just line art. Yeah. And I colored it in with marker, but then I wanted to shade with colored pencils. I had never done that before. And there are very large areas, and that's fine for coloring with the marker, but when it comes to shading with the pencil, that gets to be very difficult. So I don't know if I picked a good picture to try it out on. So far it's turning out okay. There were some very large flowers and I got them done. And there was a fairy in it sitting on the flowers. And I don't have her done yet. I think I'll attempt her next and her dress. But in the background is all like grass stems and then vines, and they're very, like I said, it's a big picture, so these are all very thick. And then I couldn't decide what was in the background, and I just decided I'm gonna color them green and pretend they're a different color of grass. Whether that's what they are, I don't know. But it's gonna be very difficult shading those all with colored pencil because they are so large. You know, it's much easier shading when, you know, with colored pencil over marker when the objects aren't that big. Herself, the fairy herself, shouldn't be that hard because she's not overly big. But yeah, those grasses. So I'll get one portion done. I'll work on it for a little bit with my colored pencils, and then I gotta put it away. So I've been working on it for, well, today's Wednesday. I think I started it last weekend. So yeah, I don't think I started with the correct picture. At the time, I thought, oh yeah, this is a good one. It's got flowers in and a fairy. That'll be really cute to shade with pencil. And now as I'm into it, no, not such a good choice. But we'll see. Like I said, so far I think it's turning out pretty good. If I say so myself. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, is that, yeah, we'll say that's here and there. I suppose her earrings should match her gown, of course. So I'm going to make these dark purple. Okay, let's do the crown. What color do I want for the crown? Let's make it kind of gold looking. So do we want marigold, or do we want dark yellow? Let's make it dark yellow. That's kind of an ochre looking. Dark yellow, number 31. And where are you? I see 41, 31. Here we go. Come back here. Okay. So she's a little princess. Is this going to be too close to the color of her hair? No, I guess not. When it dries, it should be lighter. You know, and that's one thing to keep in mind as you're coloring. You first put the color down and you're like, oh my gosh, that's dark. But you got to remember it's going to dry much lighter. Okay, should we make her eyes a pretty blue? Okay, what blue should we go with? How about a nice, pretty light blue, medium blue, kind of an aqua blue? Or should we go with a little bit darker? Nah, let's make it a little bit lighter. How about the baby blue, 66? Okay, where's my 66? Okay, yep, this is 66. Oh, my boyfriend's home. For some reason, I hate recording when he's here. I'm so self-conscious. So I was hoping I was going to be done with this video before he got here, and I see I missed some skin, didn't I? Okay. I think this would be skin too. Okay, let's make her. Now, are those lips or are those teeth? We'll make them lips. So let's find a good pink for that. How about pale pink light? Yeah, 196. Okay, 198. Where is 196? You know, that's the one problem with having such a big set is, you know, it's hard to make decisions. What color to color what? There we go. And I wonder if I should do like a really light gray. What do you people do around the eyes? Do you just leave them white? Or do you color them in? I mean, I could go with the, like, cool gray 2 is extremely light. It's about the lightest one I have. Although warm gray 0.5 is pretty light too. Maybe we should make it a warm gray. We'll try it. See how it looks. Okay. Warm gray 0.5. Here we go. I don't know if I, you know, should just, oh gosh. I hope this lightens up. That looks pretty dumb right now. Okay. I don't know. I think I should have just left them white. And then maybe I'll go in with a Posca pen or my Sakura Jelly Roll number 10 and put some white dots in there. I don't have it right here at my desk. And as much as I like this desk, it's really, really nice. I don't typically color here. I color in the living room in my rocker recliner. And I just kind of curl my legs up under me, and yep, that's where I color. So yeah, I don't color in here. I color in where my boyfriend is and where the TV is. All my supplies are in the dining room. Along with a very large cabinet that is now full also. So, yeah. Well, there we go. That is demonstrating the Soucolor and how I kind of revived them. And now I can't zoom out. Am I out all the way? No. Yeah, no, now it's not working. Jeez. Okay, so I guess that's it for today. I just wanted to show you that, you know, alcohol markers, you can revive them. You can tell some of them, you know, I made a humongous mess when I was reviving these, and I had to put layers and layers of paper towel underneath because I didn't know how much alcohol to put in each, you know, and so sometimes it would, you know, as I would open a cover, well, especially the chisel end, I would always open the chisel end, and I would shake it just to make sure there wasn't too much. And yeah, it would just come dripping out. So I obviously added too much alcohol. And so some of them got stained. But I guess that's no biggie. There was only a few. Most of them look really nice. And I cleaned out all the tips, all the caps with Q-tip and alcohol. For the most part. There's still some. But yeah, cleaned them up as much as I could. And so yeah, I got another good set of markers. And you can see I did get a couple of fluorescent yellow worked okay. This fluorescent rose though, however, that does not even pay to keep it. And I think I had one other fluorescent color that I left in here. But yeah, after Donna said that you might as well just toss the fluorescence, it's like, yeah. Oh, here's one, fluorescent green. And yeah, that one does not work either. So I am probably going to toss them couple, but that means I got to redo my whole color chart. Told you I'm very OCD about my color chart. So, again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that bell so you're notified of any future videos. I hope everyone has a terrific day, and as always, happy coloring.